Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I am going to be pulling some cards for the month of March, getting a little head start on March readings. I do want to try some new things, and one of the things that I'm doing is I am showing you my process. So as of right now, I do not know who this reading is for, but we will see. This is the process. I use my makeshift deck. I then cut and pull, and then we see which reading is up, which sign is up. So I just turn. Sorry, I'm not showing you. Aries came out, but we did Aries. That's another card. Time is ticking. Solar. Now I turn. We turn. Sometimes it's a lot quicker the process than it is for others. So apologies that you are. But this is my way. Aquarius. Hi Aquarius. This reading is for you. Please don't come for me, but this is my process. For anyone who may be thinking, why the hell is the order of her signs like all over the fucking place? It's not even like grouped in or lumped in with elements. No, this is my process. And I think it's only fair that you guys see that I've pulled for what order. At the very least, right? Because I'm sure someone could find something to say out there, but whatever. Hi, Aquarius. Hope you're doing well. We're going to see what's going on with you, what messages we have for you for March. What's going on with Aquarius? March 2022. What's going on with Aquarius? March 2022. What's going on? What's going on with Aquarians? What's going on? On the card, please. We have Seven of Thoughts. That is Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. This for me is just speaking of, trickery, betrayal, lies, deceit, right? We're just going to read the message and see what we get from it. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Sorry about that noise. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. You see here, we have the sleeping girl in the back, and then we have this two little mischievous kids trying to take from her fruit basket while she's asleep. So I don't know, was someone not being open and honest with you about a situation? This could be in regards to work, friendship, partnership, love. You just not getting all the information, but it was almost it's almost like you're gonna get a ta-da, like a light's gonna go off for you, yeah, right? Because at any moment she could just wake up and be like, hey, what the hell, leave my grapes alone, or whatever those are. They look like grapes. You've been confused about a situation, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Yeah, a light bulb went off in your head. Let's get one card for Seven of Swords. One card for the Seven of Swords, please. One card, please. One card, please. We have Wildflower. Wildflower. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing, right? Because the next card after the Seven of Swords is the Eight of Swords. This is being self-bound. And I feel like this is, if you hadn't gotten that light bulb moment that, something just went off, you probably would be in a situation where you were feeling self-bound, and you would have been stuck, Like, right? Like, how the fuck do I get out of this? Like, how do I move forward from this? So this is really live an uncontrolled life free. You've gotten your aha moment, go with it. Don't just allow it to be, aha, I know, but you're not saying anything or doing anything about it. So in March, you're being called to do something about it, to say something about it. What's going on with Aquarians in March 2022, please? Head, heart, and any possible action. Head, heart, and any possible action. What's going on with Aquarians? What's going on with Aquarians? We have in the headspace, we have the King of Cups. This is, you know, it's really clear what the fuck this is. This is, you know, just being overcome by emotion. The King of Cups just, you know, he speaks, the queen, if this would have been the queen, I'd be like, oh yeah, like you're fucking being emotionally mature, you know, emotionally stable. But the king, he pretend, like, not that he pretend, how do I put this? He's fucking drowning there, right? The top of him, the very top of him. I'm sorry, I didn't explain. So I'm using my zombie deck, which I've had now for about 2 years, and I've only ever used in readings about a handful of times. So I'm trying to be better about giving all of my decks some love. So you guys will be seeing a little, you know, some little collector decks, which I obviously love for a reason. But yeah, so but he's drowning. It like mentally, it feels like you're drowning at the cost of who, at the cost of what, right? Because look, the fish under there are like picking at him. He's not really emotionally mature and really emotionally stable. He just has to present that way. But it's like, I see you, right? Like, I see you. I see you. In the heart space, we have judgment, and you've probably been letting this situation go on long enough because you're scared of there being an like, I'm hearing not an explosion, an implosion. An implosion of the person is whoever you're dealing with, whatever you're dealing with right now. Is it that they are not the ones who are emotionally mature? Are you, right? Are you dealing with a masculine water sign, right? And this is what this is in regards to. Something's gone on long enough with a masculine water sign. You're not, I'm getting, right? Explosion is, but it's like you're making a choice to cease or like fire assist, whatever the fuck that term is. It really feels like not an explosion, an implosion, even though there is an explosion on this card, but I'm getting implosion. This person probably holds a lot of that stuff in. You probably hold a lot of that that baggage, that shit in. The world, in your action, now this is talking about an explosion of world. Now it's almost like letting the fucking the cat out of the bag, you know, the fish out of, you know, you're taking the fish out of water. Like, how does it, that's what I heard clearly. You're taking the fish out of water. This possibly person who has water very prominent in their chart, or you're taking yourself out of you're the fish being taken out of water. But it's like the action being taken is that there's shit's gonna change. Shit's definitely gonna look. And we have King of Wands. He's taking action. He's like, it's so weird. It's almost like he's trying to find a way to fix himself, this zombie, right? And even though you're an air sign, I get it, you're an air sign, but right now you're taking on, and I really feel like this is your energy. You're taking on this fire, masculine energy where you're trying to fix, right? Look it, he's trying to drill into this bone. Why? Because he probably wants to reattach it so he can get fucking going. The zombie wouldn't have that kind of intelligence, but you, although you've been in zombie mode, have taken on that kind of intelligence. Ace of Wands, because there's a new way of being, right? That bone, that big leg bone is what you'll need to move forward. Oh, and then underneath that we have the Five of Cups. This is crying over spilt milk. The crying over spilt milk cup. But this is, you know, fine. You know, shit's not going to be peachy keen. Like, those 3 cups have spilt over. Things are not going to be great for a while. But you still have those 2 cups of love in the back. I really feel like this is in regards to a person who's taking on a masculine water sign. You, in regards to, like, them, like, right? This is an exterior. This isn't even speaking on you. The part that we're speaking on you is being the one who, like, hits the reset button or hits the button where it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, what the, there you go. It was like urgency, there's a sense of urgency. Sorry, I'm like right by a window and there's like, I'm on a busy street. So sometimes when I hear those things and I'm like in my, you know, in my mode, it almost feels like it's a sign. But you heard how loud that horn was. It's like, go, move it, do it. It's only getting murkier. It's only getting thicker. Why is the King of Cups here for Aquarius in March 2022? And I think that was the longest I've ever, like, spoken about just the 3. I didn't even get into the clarifications, and we're already past 10 minutes in. Sorry about that, guys. King of Cups. Why is King of Cups here for Aquarius March 2022? You don't want a fight. You don't want bullshit. You don't want to stir the pot with that 5 of Wands in reverse. You don't want that. You don't want that. So you're allowing this masculine water sign, whoever, whether this is a partner, a boss, a family member, a patriarch, or a woman who plays patriarch, like, you know, whatever. 3 of Wands. This is 2 roads, right? Needing to pick the one, needing to make your decision. You've made your decision. You know what you're going to do. You know what you need to do. The Page of Cups, when the Page of Cups is in the upright, it's like speaking of, you know, coming with this soft, very like childlike offer. Not childlike, but this very fresh new offer, almost childlike, because the page is the youngest of all the core cards. But when he's in reverse, it's like, I know that this is what I should do, but I'm not going to. And I love that, because this is the energy that you need to uphold. You need to, there you go. There's your energy, Queen of Swords. In my mind, I swear to God, I was like, the Queen of Swords is going to come out. She's going to come out. And she's at times even more ruthless than the King of Swords. So be careful with that, with how you come across, you know, the information that you're letting out. Judgment. Why is Judgment here for Aquarius March 2022? Why is Judgment? Ooh, that one just like, sorry. Oh, no. Went flying fast. This is a 2 of Swords, needing to make that blind decision, not knowing what the outcome is going to be. I get it. Judgment. Why is Judgment here? March 2022, please. The Empress. Because your abundance depends on it. How you move forward. The universe is not going to allow fake, shady shit, all right? Because we have the 7 of thought, the 7 of Swords. It's not going to allow the treading lightly, right? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, but here in the heart space, we have the 5 of Swords. It's you can't just walk away, because although we have these people walking away, he's looking back like, wow, are they really walking away? Yeah, he looks like he's undecided whether or not he's going to continue with the battle. Look, and when you do that, you have the 7 of Swords in reverse. There aren't lies. And this is not to say that these are bold, blatant lies. These are just little white lies, little untruths, half-truths that have now stirred and turned into something fucking else. And that's normally how it goes. The World. Why is the World here? Look, because it's burdened. You're feeling burdened in regards to this. You're burdened with the thought that your world is going to fucking come crashing down. The World. Why is the World here for Aquarius March 2022, please? Why is the World here? We have the 9 of Cups, because there will not be wish fulfillment. There won't be. and the moon, because shit is being hidden. This is the card of Pisces. If I'm not, is this Cancer or Pisces? Definitely feel free to let me know in the comments. I need to do better about this. But this is definitely water. So this is, you know, shit being hidden. And here you are, Aquarius, the star. Shit being hidden from the star. You need to bring it up. You need to know. You need to ask these very hard, difficult questions. I feel like there's something that you need to ask this energy, this person, this individual, this partner, this boss, this coworker, whoever this energy is in regards. You know better than I do. You need to start asking these difficult questions, because wish fulfillment will not be yours until you do. That's what I heard, that, like, until you do. And it's holding heavy in your heart, and you're probably thinking about it very often, daily almost. You know what it is. Let's get 3 cards to clarify. And as I'm like saying all that, like my throat is like like drying up. Like I was fine up until I started saying that last piece. All right, 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. Okay. We have sadness. Yeah, you're going through some tough shit right now. There's some, you know, anger. You're scared of sadness. You're scared of anger coming, you know, being what? Your fortune, your finances. You know, if this is in regards to someone who's at work, a boss, you're scared that if you start speaking your truths, that it might affect your finances. And I'm not here to tell you that it won't, but you need to be the judge of that, right? Because karma plays out. And once you start allowing shit to happen, it's a cycle and it continues to happen. So at what point do you decide, that's it, this is not for me, I'm not going to stay quiet? You know, if this is a job, you know, I get it. Everyone has to do what they have to do to make their ends meet, to support their families, to support themselves. But at what fucking cost? At what cost? At what cost? Okay, we are going to get, what other messages do we have for Aquarius? March 2022. Aquarius, March 2022, please. And right now I'm hearing, it's early morning while I'm recording this, and I'm hearing like a freaking helicopter. I live in the city, so there's like a helicopter, and they may be looking for someone. They may be recording something that's going on, but it's fucking annoying, and it's like drilling into the left side of my face. So this may be someone who, you know, the situation is a little annoying. It's a little cups and months. So this is something you've been feeling for months now, and you know, or possibly will continue to feel for months. More information, please. You need to find out. You need to ask the important questions. This is something that's been going on for months, and you need to ask. You need to find out. Leave it or them alone. And I don't feel like this is just break away without, I mean, if this situation, when you do, if you do, I'm hoping that you do, when you look for the clarification with this energy, this person, it may, the answer or the information you may get may require you to leave it or them alone. Pardon my French, is probably going to be some cussing. You know, I love my cussing. But there probably are going to be a lot of like mincing of words, or you're going to try not to mince words and let it be completely emotional, or they may, you know, try not to be too, you know, focused on just getting how angry you are about it, because I feel like this is not going to be something that's just light. Let's get one unicorn message, please, for Aquarius. And we had, what popped out was a cosmic sapphire. This is a throat chakra card, and it says, act with honor, integrity, speak your truth. I told you I was having throat chakra issues, and I feel like you probably do too. You probably have gone to this person and tried to find out about this this situation. You know, I'm seeing 1111 going across the screen on my TV right now. You've probably gone up to them and like, hey, can we talk? And it turns into like something like like on the other side of what you really want to find out about. Don't allow your throat chakra to be blocked. One unicorn. Ooh, one unicorn message, please. Unicorn portal. Focus your light. Listen for a message. You have a lot going on, so you're probably feeling like, where do I listen to? Who do I listen to? What do I do? Where do I go? You need to start focusing on what it is you want, how you can come out on the other side of this. Integrity intact, emotions intact. Yeah. Let me get one card of advice for Aquarius in regards to this energy. One card of advice. And it really feels like, you allowing this this energy, this person to, it's almost like take over your life, your energy. It's stunting your growth, because it's like, be wild, wildflower, like, money, make it rain, money. Maybe you're having some issues with finances, and this is a way of you, maybe you need to speak to someone in regards to finances. Maybe that's what this conversation needs to be about. And you've been, putting it off. And this masculine water sign probably has the ability to assist with finances, right? And the universe, as long as you hold on to ego, will not award you with some relief. That was just another side note message. All right, Aquarius, these have been your general messages for the month of March 2022. I am actually going to be moving on to romance, love, partnership energy. That's where my main focus is. But if this is where we part ways and you're not interested in that, thank you for coming by. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Also, the 2 signs with the most views at the end of this cycle will receive bonus messages. So if you know any other Aquarians who would benefit from listening to this, definitely feel free to share. Until next time, be safe, be well, take care. If you're here for the romance, just give me a second so I can clear. Hey, Aquarius. All right, so we're going to pull some cards, see what's going on with you in March in romance, love, partnership, a connection you may have with someone in specific. So definitely feel free to put your intentions into this message. What's going on with Aquarius in regards to romance, love, partnership, March 2022, please. What's going on with Aquarians? We have the Hierophant. Is this someone who you go to for guidance? Give me a second. Sorry, there's a lot of noise back there. Yeah. So is this someone that you go to for advice, for guidance? Do they go to you for advice, for guidance? Justice. It really feels like this is just someone who's like someone who's on almost like a different level, if we should like be so bold to say that. And I feel like with the Hierophant and Justice, there's a difference here, right? Because we have the 5 of Wands. So you and this person probably have a very different ways of seeing things, of doing things, although you probably have a lot of ways that you're very similar. But when it comes to this part of your relationship where it's like the romance part, you guys are probably very different, on very different scopes. And also we have the Hierophant here, and he looks like an older masculine type, and the Justice, she's like the younger feminine type. The 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this is, being on guard. This is like, the wounded warrior almost, right? Because he's been battered, he's been bruised, whether it's you or this other person, and just trying to figure out, you and this person are just trying to figure out, because I'm getting 2 very different energies from Justice and the Hierophant, just trying to figure out what works. So it probably, causes you guys to like be at fucking odds with each other at times. And it's like when things are good, I'm hearing when things are good, they're good, but when they're not, ooh. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Who hasn't had those kinds of relationships? All right, let's get 3 cards to clarify. 3 cards to clarify for Aquarius 2022 in March. 3 cards. We have some money. Maybe you guys both have different ideas in regards to finances, in regards to money, and it can cause, yeah, thief. I'm not saying that you or this person has stole from one or the other, but maybe one of you is a little more flexible when it comes to finances, and the other person's like, nah, you need not to be like that. Like, look, money again. Yeah, this is definitely in regards to finances. You and this person are probably having, or in March, are going towards, look, misfortune. You're probably going to, I'm hoping that I'm not right, but it feels like there may be some information about finances that they're probably going to stir up either now or, whenever it is you're listening to this. But this, I'm asking for March, so be careful. It feels like finances will be affected with this person, and you guys both have very different ideas, and one of you probably has been very wounded in the finance department or abundance apartment. Let me get any messages for Aquarius. I'm happy that I'm not seeing like any, infidelity issues, but fuck, finance issues can be really shitty too, right? Fall months, September, October, November, December, maybe those are the months where you guys took the hit, or you took the hit, or they took the hit financially, and just trying to figure that out. Spring months, March, April, May, June, and you're trying to you took the hit in the fall months and are trying to figure it now in the spring months, and we're just heading into March, so you still have a good chunk of time to figure those things out, clear those, be kinder. Finances are probably more important to you or to them, so you have to be a little kinder about how you speak about them. Oh, it's just money. No, with some people it isn't just money. Some people it's, money is a big part. Can't do shit without fucking money. I mean, really. Positive water element, intuitive, receptive, creative. That goes along the line with being kinder. It's just, taking those cues, right? Like when something's about to like fucking go off, and look, we have third eye. I see that shit coming. I see that fucking ball of fire. I see it trickling into like a huge ball of fire when I speak about certain things, or I go in a certain direction. So taking those social cues kind of seriously with this person. Not pussyfooting, right? I can't do the pussyfooting, but just being more sensitive to this situation. And we did get water element, and if this is falling in line with the general, this could be a water sign that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. Want a card of advice for... It's so funny how it's like in romance you have finance issues, right? And we have people who like read for specifically for finances, and just felt like it went in a whole different direction. One card, please, for Aquarians in March 2022. We have forgive. Not for them, do that shit for you. Forgive. Not for them, do that shit for you. You probably got some wind, or they probably said something really fucked up, like, hey, you're horrible with money, or whatever the case is. And it's like, damn, like, really? That's how you think about me? Sheesh. Just be careful, Aquarius, with how you proceed. Just be a little kinder. I know Aquarian people can be really like straightforward. You miss all those social cues. I know quite a few Aquarian people, so yeah. And that's a trait for sure. All right, we're gonna close it out with an affirmator for March 2022. What's going on? What does Aquarius need to hear? March 2022. What's the most prominent message, please? I listen with love to my body's messages. I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole and complete. I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole and complete. You're probably going through some physical stuff. March 2022. So definitely start listening to those. Listen to your own cues, right? But yeah, those have been your messages, Aquarius. Again, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk soon. Be safe, be well, take care.